Be on for a little while. Just a little pop-up live right now, then probably go back live later on tonight. So, just kind of killing time. Killing time in between Lifetime movies, I guess. Yeah, I was, one of the comments was, I was watching lady movies.
Oh, God.
Like, are you not secure enough to watch a Lifetime movie, dude?
Exactly what is a lady movie?
Lifetime. Yeah.
There's no such thing as a man movie and a lady movie.
Maybe they're just not secure enough in being a man to be able to sit down and watch a movie on Lifetime Network. I don't care. If it's a good movie, it's a good movie. Who cares what network it's on?
It's called spending time with your spouse. Obviously, they don't know nothing about that.
They do, because they spend time with their spouse on here trolling people. Or their significant other. Hey, Christina, it's been a minute. How have you been doing?
I hate to know that's how we spend our time together, is on there bullying people.
Yeah. Hey, Holly and Ben, how are you doing today? Christina, I the same. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you, F250, for the heart me.
Heart me.
She's doing really good. She's in a really good mood today. Do you want me to show you?
Heart me.
Heart you. What, am I supposed to flip the camera?
Juju says yes.
Oh, okay. You normally don't like being shown on camera.
Say heart us. Heart us.
Well, you are on now. Can't really see your face too well because of
Hey, y'all.
the window's open behind you. Juju's up there getting some love. She's doing really good today. Hey, Jesse, you catching them at the door, ain't you? It's the first time she's wanted to be on camera in a while. Okay, Jesse. I thought she was already driving. I was just gonna be like, I hope you're not modding and driving, because I don't want anybody to risk their safety to. I don't text and drive. Lauren, we're not 100% sure until tomorrow. I've got to go in the morning. Okay, Jesse. Got to go in the morning and see how all that goes. So, and I'll give an update on that tomorrow when we know for sure. Me too. AI summary was a little weird. A casual Sunday chat is interrupted by a viewer's request to be on camera. No? Yeah, Lauren, we're both sitting here hoping everything goes as smooth as it can tomorrow for us and in our favor. And when I give the update, I hope it's a good update. Hey, Brandy, how are you doing? We're doing decent today. Thought we'd get on, do a little pop-up live. It's just a boring Sunday evening. We already did all the dishes and cleaned up and did all our Brian, I'm hoping it's going to go really good. It seems to be, from talks with them and everything, it seems like it's going to go good. But you never know until it's over. So I think it's going to go okay. So I just need everybody to pray that it's going to go okay. I have to go to court tomorrow about if we're going to be able to stay where we're at or not. We have an eviction on us, but we've been doing everything we can to keep that from happening. Simplicity, how are you doing? Thank you, Brian. I hope it does too. And like I said, we need I agree with you, truly blessed. This time last year on my Facebook, it just keeps popping up. This time last year, we was living in the car because I was working at Harbor Freight, and it showed my memory on Facebook where I was trying to find some place for Angela and Juju to stay while I went to work. We have been paying down on what we owe, and we're hoping that they'll continue to be like, okay, well, this is what we've been doing. This is working. Get everything in writing, get it approved, and then continue on that path. They could easily say, hey, we don't want to do this, and make a move, or they could easily say, yeah, let's continue doing what we've been doing and get everything right. Thank you, truly blessed. In some states, they have a law where, like, if it's you're in extreme temperatures or extreme weather advisories and stuff, that the court will not evict you. I don't know if Tennessee's that way or not. Some states, they can't evict you if you have someone on that has medical issues, and Angela's on her oxygen still and doing all that. So, but Tennessee's definitely no. Tennessee doesn't protect anybody. Brandy, I have no clue. I've never heard of Oneida, Texas, or Tennessee, not Texas. I was reading. I can look it up on maps real quick if Angela called her by her name. It felt weird. We hardly ever call each other by our names. I'm sure a lot of people in relationships understand that. We will hardly ever she don't call me Tim. I don't call her Angela. Oh yeah, we're quite a ways. $4 and 32 minutes away. I've never even. You're up close to Kentucky. Oh, Pine Knot. So quite a bit of a drive. 4 hours and 32 minutes. And that's going straight through Nashville. Going around us a little bit longer. Man, that's a drive. Yeah, that's actually I've heard of a lot of towns in Tennessee because I've wrestled a lot of places and gone through a lot of places getting to other towns. But that one right there threw me off. I've never heard of that one. And I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Oneida. It's probably something Eve, I'm not discussing those matters on TikTok right now. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite a bit of drive. I do appreciate the offer, but it's just it's quite a bit of a drive, and right now our old car ain't gonna make it too far. Never did look up the YouTube videos last night. I got off here. But you're fine, Eve. But it's just something I'm not discussing on how much a dollar amount is.
The what?
They ask how much do we owe.
That's really nobody's business.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. Okay, Jesse, welcome back. I understand that completely because I'm the same way. If I can help somebody and I didn't, I'd feel bad about it. Triple G, man, how's it going? It's going, man. It's nonstop. Hey, Jessica, thank you for the heart me. Wish my neck would pop, guys. Couldn't fall asleep last night, but when I finally fell asleep, I got good sleep, but it wasn't but just a few hours. So it's kind of like, at least it was good sleep. Thank you for the roses. We are on the path of 25,000 roses. We want to hit that at least one live. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, I don't know what I did there. Thank you, Jessica, for 122. Road. It started off here in Tennessee. It wasn't too bad this morning when I first went out. But as the day went along, it was starting to get rough. Again, thank you, Jessica, for all the roses. I appreciate them. We're trying to get to 25,000 roses. We've been trying to do that goal for a while now. And it first started off as a joke, but now it's like, I just really want to try to get to 25K. Thank you, truly blessed. Definitely appreciate that. Always appreciate prayer. She's stuck in the back seat. She got the Lifetime movie going with the sound turned down, but I'm just about, put the words to it myself. No, I will say back to that comment. You truly blessed. You said, we seem like sweet people. We really try to be. We're not the people that some people would like to make us out to be. Never have been, never will be. But you know how some people are. 103 in Texas. Whew. Yeah. Oh, in the car. Well, I don't know where she's at on the movie, so I can't go get her out of the car. It's cold wherever they're at because they're all wearing jackets. I would rather go someplace where I needed a jacket than right now. I was sitting outside earlier and the sun was, I was in the shade from my knees up.
She kicked in the face.
And from the knees down, like I had the sun on my legs. I got my Crocs on, or my, I don't know what you call fake Crocs. And my feet started getting, it felt like they was melting in my shoes. I got a weird tan line though on my legs. Like I got the Crocs tan line on my legs. But your summer love bugs out there. You know, the bugs haven't been bad for, you know, the mosquitoes and stuff here this year. Ain't been that bad. Hey Jamie, how are you doing? Usually the mosquitoes and stuff here carry you off, but this year they haven't been too bad. Oh Lord. Found that out the hard way, huh? We're here, Jamie. We're doing pretty good. Angela's sitting over there watching a Lifetime movie on mute, so. Okay. Now I've been through some parts down there where the bugs have been bad, and like you go through and get out in the front of your car, you better go find some place to wash it really fast. Yeah. Whew. Brandy, I wished I could give you a solid answer to that, but I cannot. Triple G, the car is running like crap. Thank you, Jessica, for the 87 more roses. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jessica. See, that puts the rush to 25,000. We need 24,191 more. But thank you so much for all the roses. Appreciate them. Whew. You know, Brandy, it's not just me though. It's a list of people that they're so invested in. It's like they seriously will wake up in the morning and start streaming people and messing with people. I have to replace the O2 sensors in it. I already know what's wrong with it. I just have not had the money or the resources to just about, Brandy. It's well, Jessica. I'm gonna explain it. This is the best way I can put it. Not all of them are as making as much as this one, but there is one. Awareness creator. That's what she calls herself. I don't know what she calls. The top 4 ways. That's her name on here. And there's a site called TickLeap that you used to be able to go and you can look up how much people makes daily on here. If you pay for it, you still can. And you can look at what they make daily. You can look and see what they make yearly. The only thing she does is gets on here and restreams other people. And I'm using her as an example because I seen it. I know this is what it was. I don't know what the others make, but at the 11-month mark for the year that her physical year, not her calendar year, she had done made over $60,000 off TikTok by restreaming other people. I can get the O2 sensors and get them replaced for about 160. Yeah, tickleap.com. You can go on there. You used to be able to go on there and see the full week. Now you only see like what they made that day unless you've paid for it, because so many people got using the app. People was like, you know what? I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to make them pay so much a month to see everything. And they do. Hey, Carrie. So it's Carrie, I think I have you and Jesse both in here right now. And as soon as Carrie pops in, somebody pops on with all you do is beg, fatty. Oh, we're talking right now.
Who's begging? Ain't nobody begging. People's asking questions.
So, yeah, Reddit. I'm the best thing that they ever did for me was block me from Reddit, because I got to where I was checking it. Hey, Foxy. Oh, Brandy, the body shaming never stops on here.
Oh, no.
If you really want to see some stuff, go on my page and look at one of the cyberbullying posts that's got stop bullying on it, and it's got multiple pictures attached to it. See some of the stuff that we've been dealing with. It's like I don't need anybody to remind me that I'm a big guy. Clearly know that. But that's why people stream other people like that. It's because it's a lucrative business. No, Jessica, they sure don't. 'Cause I've reported. There's right now, someone has posted screenshots of. There you go, 250. Hey, Amber. They have posted screenshots with my name, where we're at, and the court date and time and where it's at and everything. And TikTok will not lift one finger to take it off, because apparently it's not doxing somebody. But what they do is they'll get on there and they'll say something to all these followers they got and all these sheep. That's what I call them, because they follow them mindlessly into whatever they say. And they will get them mass reporting someone, and there'll be 20, 30 people reporting something every day until they get it taken down. Thank you again, Jessica, for the roses. 51 more roses for the count. We got a good start on the 25K. Thank you so much. But awareness is a very lucrative business. And that's the thing. They have a list, and they salivate just to see those people get on. And they don't care what they do. Thank you, Paulette, for the 20 roses. Appreciate that. You think what? You think it's because what is public knowledge? Awareness is a lucrative business on here. Not all of them have gifts on. Not all of them make money off of it. But we fell behind on paying our rent, and I have to go to court over that. Yeah, exactly, Brandy. Thank you again, Jessica, for 96 more roses. Thank you, Jessica and Paulette. 376. I cannot do the math in my head right now for that. See, 27, 26, 6, 24,556. Is that the right math? I've made $73,000 in 2 years on this app.
What?
Okay, where's the proof of that? They can still send you a message if you're private, but you have to sit there and open it. You have to accept it and open it and stuff. I learned that it'll be in a spam folder of message request. Well, just Dawn. We have paid some towards it, but we're still having to go to court for everything. So she's a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. Thank you, Brandy. I just seen your comment about if we can do that. And of course, somebody's going to come in here and claim I've made $73,000. I've heard we made $70,000. I've heard we made $120,000 off the apps for asking for help and stuff. I've heard we made $80,000. I heard one month apparently we made $20,000.
Wow.
If I made half the money that these people think that I have made, there's no way in this world we'd be sitting in this situation. Thank you again, Jessica, for the roses. Because even if say the one person was like, oh, you made $20,000 in 1 month. I think everything on the car would be fixed. Wendy, why do you think I don't? Thank you, Brandy, for the roses. You don't know nothing about me, Wendy. I could ask the same thing about you because I don't know anything about you. 434, so we're 24,566 away from. But did you just come on here and assumed that I don't? 73K is accurate. Okay, show proof. You got any bank statements showing I've made 73,000? You've got statements from anywhere showing it? No, Bill, it's not. Thank you again, Jessica. Thank you, pretty woman, for the heart me. Did I say thank you, Brandy, for the roses? If I didn't, thank you, Brandy, for the roses. Does anybody else want to tell me how much money I've made? Thank you, pretty woman, for the roses. We're on the road to 25,000 roses. I made $70,000 this year, and we're 8 months into it. So I made $10,000 a month.
Wow. I'd like to know where it's at.
It's like, it's amazing. What's that called? Pocket watching? Listen, I don't know what anybody makes. I don't. But I do appreciate everybody who is sending roses. I think this time I'm just going to use a calculator instead of trying to do it in my head. I am mathing pretty good in my head today. I've made $1,700, $1,738 since August the 6th, 2024.
Yeah.
So now I've only made $1,738. Oh, I can do that math real easy. 25,506. Thank you, everybody, for all the roses. Somebody else was doing a video the other day, and they was talking about they updated their TikTok and lost followers. Thank you, Jesse, for the heart me. This is what's crazy to me, though, is people will come on here and attack someone needing help. They ask for help, and then they'll attack them. But then you get some celebrity on here that's already got money in their bank, and they're on here battling and getting gifts thrown at them, big gifts too, and making thousands of dollars a week. But they're just entrepreneurs who use it, you know. Yeah, I've asked for help. I've asked for help a lot. We're in a situation that, Lord, I never thought we'd be in. I've said that a lot too. I wish I had $1 for every time I said that. Thank you, Jesse, for the roses. Oh, that puts it at an even number. Jessica's sending more roses. Thank you, Jessica, for more roses. Thank you so much, Jessica. 536 roses. And boy, there is so much about the misspelling and all of that. That was crazy. You know. What? Angela Dawn entered the chat.
That's weird.
Yeah, they actually had a little picture. That's why I was trying to look at it quick enough, but it went away, and I was just like, what? Angela Dawn, are you still in here? Or is you a passerby? I don't know. Was it one of those? Oh, that just threw me off because that's Angela's first and middle name. So it actually seemed like they was a full page, but I don't know who they are, so. But we're on the road to 25,000 roses, guys. And thank you to Jesse, Jessica, Brandy. I know there was somebody else who sent Pretty Woman. I'd like to thank everybody who's sending. Paulette. That's the one I was scrolling back to find, was Paulette. Thank you all for getting us as far as we are right now on the road to 25,000 roses. Let's see. I've always wanted to get to. I don't know why I like my own life. I've always wanted to get us to at least 1,000. That way I can see. Because if you figure out what 1,000 is, you can figure out what 25,000 is, and it's not really a whole lot payout, I don't think. But it's crazy. It's just a goal I've set a long time ago for us. I was trying to break a record. I think they've already broke. I think it's like somebody got 100,000 roses on here one night. They do take a big cut. It's like right now, well, when this next batch that Jessica is sending tallies up, I will tell y'all how much it is right now. It takes 2 roses to make a penny. So I think it may be a little bit more than 2 roses now. It may be 2 1/4 roses. Okay. Thank you again, Jessica. So as soon as it tells me how many roses has been sent, oh Lord, I don't even try to do the gift gallery anymore. I'm trying to see where it says roses, but it's there we go. 596 roses, 5 contributors, but it only shows me 2. So somebody's got their badges turned off. Oh, I didn't know it said I'd sing for a rose. I gotta change that. 596 roses is $2.40. Okay, and it's jumping up some more. Thank you again, Jessica. TikTok does take a big cut out of the gifts that are sent. We have a buddy who gets on here. When I tell you, he's up early and he's on till at least midnight. Thank you, Jessica. Jessica is a rose garden today. She just sent another 108 roses. $704 roses is worth $2.79 at this point. Now I don't know how much it costs to send a rose. I hardly ever send any gifts. If I do, it's something I've just recycled. I've got a few cents on here and I'll recycle it to somebody. TikTok takes a huge pay cut. But our buddy so TikTok charges a penny for a rose and then gives us a half a penny for a rose. Good grief. So basically, out of every dollar that someone spends to send 100 roses for $1, we get 50 cents of that, and TikTok gets 50 cents. The cut used to be different. It did. Back in the day, it used to be different. I think the creator got like 70% and TikTok got 30%. And then people started making some big money on here. And TikTok was like, hey, we want more of that. So we want you to buy the stuff from us, send it to us, then we're going to take a cut of what you're sending to that person. And then they send it through PayPal. So then there's a processing fee to pay out. So if the best payout we've gotten in a long time was at 268, and when it was transferred to our PayPal, we had 254. Just because it charged us a $14 payout. TikTok did to transfer it to PayPal. Right now, I can tell you that. Hold on a second. I can tell you that 704 roses, which still puts us 24,296 away from 25,000 roses. This is actually the closest we've been in a long time. I want to thank everybody for gifting. 704 roses is $2.79. That's why you see a lot of these people get on here and they're like, Galaxy this, and even the Galaxy isn't what it used to be. Lord, you get on here and you see some of these girls dressed in next to nothing, and they're like, unfortunately, none. Some of these girls get on here almost naked, and then they're like in a swimming pool in their bikini, and they're like, oh, if you send a Galaxy, I'll spin around. How much is a Galaxy? I'm not for sure. I know it's 1,000 coins to the creator, so I'm not for sure how much it costs to buy a Galaxy. Is it $10 for a Galaxy? I tell you though, I appreciate anything anybody sends us, because that means you taking time to, even if it's a rose, you taking time to purchase that rose and think of us and send it to us, And I don't knock the ones who can get on here in a skimpy bikini and make big bucks. Our buddy gets on here and he is, thank you, pretty woman, for the rose. He's on here early mornings and late at night, and this is all he does. He gets on here and he battles. Talks and battles, and his whole living is getting gifts on TikTok, and he makes pretty daggum good at it. But he is doing a 8 o'clock till midnight run, so he's 16 hours a day on TikTok. Unless only time he's not on TikTok is when he's driving. You're fine, truly blessed. We do battle. We do some battles. We battled last night a few times. So we're going to battle here in a few minutes, actually. We'll see how long we've been on. I like to be on for a little while before we start battling. But now he doesn't just get gifts while he's battling. He'll get gifts all throughout the day. People will gift him. But like I said, he's on here a lot. He's got almost 200,000 followers. See, Roy Boy, some people are that way. Some people would just rather come into a live that they like and gift and going about their day instead of waiting there for a battle. And some people don't like battles. We got 94 people in here right now, and I know that's a buffed up number. But if I jumped on a battle right now, that would cut by 50. Because some people don't like watching battles. What happened September 1st? I don't know what you got going on for September 1st. Now, Angela, she really likes the battles. She can sit down and do these battles more than I can. I get tired of sitting there and yeah, a lot of people that way. I get tired of sitting there when nobody's interacting with it. It's like that's what gets me. It's like nobody's double tapping, nobody's talking. They're just kind of sitting there waiting for the battle to be over. And our buddy's got a good mixture of that. He'll battle for a little while, and then he'll talk for a little while. He'll go to the gym, set up his camera, or while he's working out, talk to everybody at the end. And like I said, he's got a good back and forth with it. I don't have all day to do it like he does. I've thought about, more spare time getting on here, battling, doing that stuff, and seeing how we can do. Like I said, that's his job. 100%. That's what he does 7 days a week. I guarantee that if you go right now and you type in his name, he's on. Thank you, Paulette, for the roses. Appreciate that. Hey, single mom, we're doing pretty good. We haven't been on as much lately, so excuse me. The new rose count is up to 725 roses. So 24,175 roses away from 25,000. And 725 roses is $2.91. So that's, yeah. God, you haven't been on for a while. We got a place, but now we've got some issues, and we're going to find out tomorrow if we get to keep the place or not. Alley Cat, yes, we did. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's been a lot of stuff going on since the last time. Thank you. Me too. Hey, Blonde Delta, how are you doing? Oh, Greg popped in here. Greg English, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing over there?
I'm doing good.
You can jump in and talk anytime you want.
I'm doing.
Yep, Brandy, that's the first thing I've seen you say in a second. Blonde Delta, that seems to be all I do is give updates. Okay, single mom. Right now, we do have to go to court tomorrow to see if we're going to be able to stay here or if the eviction process is going through. Unfortunately, it just, things happened. Nobody's fault. Took care of things the best I could. Sometimes that's just not the best. It's not sometimes that's not the answer, So that's what we find out tomorrow. Is I'll go in the morning and find out if we're going to continue to deal with the place. Plan B, got a loose one. It's not a great one. Right now, Blonde Delta, we would have to get the car fixed and then figure out from there. I'm trying to get the car fixed. Was you trying to say streaming? Because I have the word streaming turned off, I think. She's an awareness person, whether she doesn't want to be called awareness or not. She's awareness. Who is mildly obsessed with me. I'd say wildly obsessed with me. Because it doesn't matter what I jump on for, she's going to stream me, she's going to talk about me, she's going to make posts, she's going to look up information and post it online. That's the one who posted the whole eviction notice and then try to deflect and double talk herself out of situations. Like the night she said she was talking about the paper, the 3-day notice they pinned on the door. She said in the live, and she said it. She's gonna say she didn't. I heard it, and if they didn't edit it out of the replay on there, it's still there. And she's like, I want to thank I forgot what the girl's name was at the time for getting this information for me, or getting it and sending it to me. And she tried to stutter step her way out of that. She's probably over there right now screaming at her phone, "No, I didn't," in her smoke 3 packs a day voice. I try not to be that way about people, but I despise her. She despises me. It's just, there's pages that are nothing but my face. Her, Country Snark, Night Shift, that whole group, and they think because they say it's the way it is. Fulfilling a part of your life that's missing on TikTok because you don't have relationships with your kids and stuff like that. She just pinned a note to her chest and left her.
Mm-hmm.
And see, here's the thing. I choose not to play as dirty as they do. I could dox. I could do it. I could post real pictures of these people. I could dox their names. I could dox their addresses. A couple of them I could dox where they work, but I don't do that. I'm not playing their game like that because I know what it's done to our lives. Doxing where I work cost me a job at Harbor Freight. Doxing where we was staying and where we was living at. Posting pictures. There was a guy named Just Curious on here. I was everything he ever posted. Followed me around, posting, taking pictures and stuff. They were calling the job. And see, and then when I say something about they've doxed me, they want to put out there they can put my dad's information out. Thank you, Jessica, for the roses. She sent 68 more roses and is clocking up some more. So, thank you for thank you, Kimberly, for the roses. Thank you, Jessica, for the 68, then the 49. Thank you, Kimberly, for the 3 roses. So it's like, this is their game. And okay, so we'll say whatever we want to say about you, but if you say anything else about us, we'll go after your family. How is that right? Can anybody justify that? How is putting my dad's information out there, how's that bringing awareness to me? Thank you, Blind Delta. That's true. It's been a mentally trying last June, July, August, the end of June till now. It's been crazy. So, but we are at 845 roses, so we're 24,155 roses away. I'm giving the update like that because I know it aggravates some people over there. And that puts it at $3.46. Hey, Candace. Candace.
Hi, Candace.
Oh, God. She's never going to let me live it down. And when I said the name, I immediately went in my head and went, God bless. I'm going to say this wrong again. We're doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Jessica with more roses. Are you doing good today? Most likely, yeah. Thank you, Jessica, for 116 more roses. They're probably, you said you're on private. That's the only thing keeping them from messing with you. Cooking? Are you cooking anything good? Let's see. That puts 961 roses. So 39 away from 1,000, and then I could finally figure out what 1,000. So right now, 961 is $3.86. Some chicken fajitas. I think we're going to have some chicken breast tonight, and probably some mac and cheese to go with it. Maybe a little bit of corn. That's all you can do is you push through it, and that's what we're trying to do. Some chicken fajitas sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Candace, I said it right that time. We're just kind of on here talking today, and we're on the reach for 25,000 roses, and we've got 961 so far. So, thank you, Blonde Delta. That's sweet. She said your strong relationship shows how together you can do anything.
Aww.
We're trying to get through it. I tell you though, we've had we haven't had many. I'll put it this way, but we have had some people that we can turn to whenever we need, and one especially that is chocolate.
What?
Jelly Bean, I almost just blocked you.
What?
Let me go back to this heartfelt thing that I was saying. It was talking about what they said it's making roast beef, mashed potatoes, and Brussels sprouts, and said, "Oh, and a chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting." Oh, that chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting. Oh my God, sounds amazing. But anyway, like I was saying, we've had one friend. They've really become family through all this, and I know no matter what time of day it is, no matter what time of night it is, they are always going to be there for both of us. And when you get someone that special in your life, that's somebody you hold on to. There's not many of those in life, but we've had some other friends that, hey, we can talk to about some things and everything, but so you got one that's become family, and don't know what we would do without them. Roast beef in the crock pot since 12. Linda, if you send the rose, we get a payout every week. I think the payout actually moved till Monday, and every rose it's a penny for you to send, but it puts a half a penny in my account, and enough of them adds up. It's like 961. We're 39 away from 1,000 roses. It's $3.86. It doesn't sound like a whole lot, but
I hadn't made a roast in a long time.
oh, God bless. But it does help. Listen, there's been times where we've had a $6, $7, $8 payout, and that's ramen noodles. That's ramen noodles. However you want. I'll call them ramen because everybody loves ramen. It's toilet paper. That's a little bit of gas. Something. So, but it's just like any other gifts. You get a gift sent to you. It's paid out on a certain date. Which I think it's moved to Monday. I'm not for sure on that. And then they help. They add up. The biggest gift we ever gotten was actually a couple weeks ago. Was it the unicorn or the astronaut guy? It was one of the two. It was like 8,000 coins. It was a big gift. That's the biggest one we've ever gotten. Four packs of Twinkie a day for you. Okay. I don't even like Twinkies. I got a piece of hair there I need to cut though. Let's tuck it back behind the ear and just forget about it for right now. I don't even like Twinkies. I'm more of a zebra cake fella. I'm more of a little Debbie guy instead of a Hostess. So if you're gonna make fun of me, at least find out, what treat I do like, and then, do that. Put a little thought into it, guys. For the trolls, put a little thought into it. I think they actually do get even more aggravated when they can't make me aggravated.
It is.
I got all these wisdom highlights in my hair. That's getting thinner right there. I know it's a scar right here.
The stupid stuff they say just makes me laugh. It's not making me mad, it makes me laugh.
Honey buns are good. Yeah, honey buns more like a midday type thing. And I don't eat a lot of stuff. There's nothing sweet in this house right now.
We haven't had anything sweet here.
I mean, we got pancake syrup. Guess if I really just needed a sugary fix, I could drink a shot of that. I don't like you talking about like the thick white icing. I don't like that on my honey buns. I'd rather just have it where it's like glazed. I took some of the little tasty cake honey buns. They're like that big around. Flattened them out one day and put them in the skillet just to see what they would taste like. I'm right there with you, 250. I'm a diabetic, and so I really don't eat that many sweets, no matter what anybody wants to say about me. Now I'm like Jamie. Now I'm not going to turn down a honey bun. If somebody goes, "Hey, you want a honey bun?" Yeah. I know I've been good about my sugar intake that day, which is usually pretty low. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a honey bun. Hey, Tamara.
Hey, Tamara.
Just take a little. I'm not on insulin. I'm on metformin. Thank you, Blonde Delta, for the rose. Thank you for both roses. Tamara, I seen your flight was safe. Glad you landed all safe and sound. And
I didn't know she was over there.
she on vacation.
Oh.
Hey, Wicker Man. Now, Joker 3, I prefer to get my honey buns out here in the free world. Yeah, I seen where y'all was doing the taste test on the little, I don't know, the little ball drinks. That didn't sound right. They're in a little ball. That didn't, you know what I'm talking about? Like the little. You remember the barrel drinks we had? Buzz balls.
Oh, yeah.
I could not think of that. I knew there was like they got the aluminum foil on top that you pop back. You know, little barrel, but they're little balls.
Yeah.
Where did you end up at? I know, and if you don't want to say, you don't have to say. You said, I think you said on your snap. I know you had a layover. I'm not stalking you, I swear. I just checked my Snapchat and seen it. You popped on, and I was like,
That's really exciting.
oh, it's already been a thing once before that me and Tamara had a thing going on, and I was obsessed with her, you know. And then they quietly got off of that because, oh, she down there in Texas, we up here in Tennessee. And then me and Jesse was meeting up. At one point, me and Jesse was meeting up in Nashville 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, Power Stroke. That Joker was just trying to make a.
What was he even trying to say?
He said you can get a few honey buns in jail. You might have to pump for them though.
You're in jail?
He's making a. It was trying to be funny, but it
wasn't funny though.
But yeah, the things that have been said. Is Jesse still here? Grammy, we will know in the morning exactly what's going on with it. I have to go to court in the morning over it, and we will know then. It's been kind of quiet. The mods ain't having to block somebody every 2 seconds, so it's like I'm not even for sure if they're still in. I know I'm 95% sure Carrie's here because she usually tells me when she's got to leave the room. I don't know if Jesse's still in here. She might be busy. Might be in, but being busy. But it's been quiet, so there's Carrie. And so you don't leave without telling me unless it's there's Foxy. We got the dynamic duo in here. It's been peaceful in here today. Like y'all not having to block people left and right, so it's like I can't keep up if y'all are here or not. I know that's good for you guys. I couldn't mod. I couldn't. Let's see. Let's shoot for this. 37 roses. If we can shoot for 37 roses, that'll put us at 1,000 roses for this live alone. Now that's horrible. Thank you, Power Stroke. Ford F-250 Power Stroke. F-250. I just saying Power Stroke is better than it's really not. But thank you for the 58 roses. That puts us at 1,021 roses. We've had 8 people contribute. I want to thank everybody who sent any roses. Thank you for that Power Stroke. So that put it 1,021 roses is $4.10. So about $4 for 1,000 roses. So 25,000 roses is 25 times 4. That's $100. I keep my screen swiped right because it blows it up and makes it bigger, but I'm swiping left until yeah, Jeff. Basically, every 250 roses is $1. Every 1,000 roses is $4. And then every 20, it's a lot of roses. I seen it on there one day. Somebody was like, "Oh, the record's 24,000 and something. Let's see if we can get 25." And I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna try it." A lot of people was doing it, so I was like, "You know what? Let's try that." We've never gotten it. We've never gotten close to it. This might be actually the closest we've ever gotten to it. We are only 23,900. Excuse me. 979 away. So, stuff that some people says, guys. Okay, guys, I muted for a second. So we're going to be getting off here. Let's see, we got an hour and 14 minutes. Oh, here's a dilemma for me, and my mind's not going to like this. In 10 minutes, it'll be 5:30, but it won't have us at an even time. But for me to go to an even time, it'd be, oh God. Well, Ken, how would you even know yes or no if I could fight? I mean, I'm not even talking about fighting anybody, but
What?
I've won some fights. I've lost some fights. I don't know what that's got to do with getting roses and stuff and time and cooking supper. But it is what it is, I guess. Say this much, in 2 years of being on here and people talking about it, nobody's ever once walked up to me and tried to find out. Okay, Carrie. So, I mean, thank you, Power Stroke, for the roses. I don't know how many you're sent yet because it's still counting down for me. Thank you for the 100 roses, Power Stroke. Angela said if we can get to 2,000 roses, she'll cook supper tonight and give me a night off from fixing food. I think I walk pretty good. I walk all the time. So, I mean, I'm not for sure what that has to do with anybody. Thank you again to everybody who has sent roses today. We appreciate all you guys. 1,121 roses has been sent. That's a lot. That's a lot. Juju is asleep on the bed over there behind her mama, so I don't want to move around too much to disturb her, but she's over there asleep. She's chilling. But if you send some roses, I'll put her on camera. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's like she has the only paws for roses. Send 100 roses, I'll show you my paws. Never been to Denny's. Oh, excuse me, guys. Thank you, everybody who's double tapped. Thank you, everybody who has sent roses today. We made that a D2. We're in D1 league. May or may not come back on a little bit later. All right, Power Stroke, you have a good one. Thank you for all the roses you sent. I went ahead and gave you a follow back before you got out of here. Best name on TikTok, Caffeine and Chaos. I love it. Every time they come into one of our lives, I love their name. It's the best name on TikTok. Maybe a different Caffeine and Chaos, but I know I've seen that name a few times. We're going to stay on just a little bit longer, guys. We're going to stay on for 11 more minutes. I don't know what fur is, but we're going to stay on for fur. We're going to stay on for 11 more minutes. I had to put an hour and a half live. I can't end the live at an hour and 23 minutes. It hurts. If I don't look, I'm good. If I look at it, I got to make sure the time's right. Might come on a little bit later tonight. Not for sure yet. This is the most roses we've had. So, $1,121. So, I'm also thinking about doing this. Doing a subscriber only live and charging $2.99. I don't know if I can charge $2.99. I don't know what the lowest is. Charge the lowest, $2.99, $3.99, whatever. And if the haters and the trollers want to come in, then they can pay the $2.99. And they won't be blocked, and then they can just say whatever they want to say in the sub-only chat. Y'all think that's a good idea? Lord have mercy. I'm gonna stay on for 9 more minutes. See what it'd be like, or 2 more minutes. We'll figure it out. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if we was talking a while ago, and I was like, are my mods here? It's been pretty quiet. Carrie had to step out a few minutes ago, and we only had to block a handful of people. So, looks like it's going to be some chicken breast, a little bit of mac and cheese, and a little bit of corn. We got the steam bag corn. Oh, that was cheaper than canned corn.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jessica. Pops back in with some roses again. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, the steam bag was like 99 cents for a bag, and the can was like $1.39.
Really?
I was like, phew. Thank you, Jessica, for the. See, I'm gonna add them together. The 80 roses there. Oh, you're fine, Brandy. We're only gonna be on for a little bit longer because I got to get up and cook supper. She done told me, she's like, you're cooking tonight. I'm like, no, she ain't. I've been doing a lot of the cooking though. So we got 1,201 roses. That's the closest we've ever gotten to 25,000. Thank you all who is sent roses. We appreciate every one of you guys. It only shows 4 of y'all: Jessica, Paulette, Kimberly, Blonde Delta. But I know there was more. Power Stroke, he didn't show his. So, thank everybody who's double tapped, everybody who has sent roses today. We got followed by somebody named Sparkle Fart. Okay, that's a great name. And to be transparent about the roses, those roses are worth $4.82 to us, and we appreciate every bit of that. Thank you, Jessica, for sending so many roses. Shows you got 3 gloves. Good Lord. Be awesome in a battle. Let's see how much. About 5 more minutes. That's awesome, no judgment. Need my weird tan line. My foot is so white up to the ankle. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna fight the OCD. I do need to get supper going. Get the water boiling. put the chicken breast in. We are having chicken breast, macaroni and cheese, and some corn. It's corn. So that is the planned supper tonight. We getting back on a little bit later?
Very possible.
Possibility we might get on. Unless it might be a good Lifetime movie come on, we catch it, and then having tacos. Man, I would absolutely love some of her homemade tacos. Daggum, hamburger meat's gotten so expensive.
Yeah, I used to make that Dorito taco salad all the time.
That Dorito taco salad was, oh my God. Whew. I love that thing. Used to make it in that big Pioneer Woman bowl, and we'd have Dorito taco salad for 2 days. After eating it that night.
Yeah.
3 days, might as well say. Okay, guys, the last Rose update of this live. And I'm going to screenshot it. That way, if it's off of it by we do the next live, I'm going to take those off. 1,201 roses. Thank you guys for all. So 1,201 roses, $4.82. So it's about 250's worth, about $1. So yeah. Thank you everybody who sent roses. Thank you everybody who's jumped in and talked today, who double tapped. We appreciate you all. We'll probably be back on later. If we are, we'll put up a little post about it and let everybody know. So, you want to close this one out?
Bye, y'all.
She's like, go.